Welcome to Cotton Tree Talk with Most B. Welcome to Cotton Tree Talk with Most B.
I dey advise una long put on a bulletproof.
What are you doing?
Can I have your attention, please, everybody? It's great to have the family together once more.
We all understand, but the problem within this house,
My stomach, I'm dying.
You and I know very well that she's only close to one person. Only one person. Read between the lines.
Shut up!
Do you know what is called metaphor?
Waiting metal day for? Dande, I swear to God, a full kindo dande asabia.
Wait for me, comfy, don't talk. No, anyway.
Thank you, let God bless you. All man here at one. Till they pass the wayside. Fear.
You're pregnant?
Are you sure you're not responsible for the pregnancy?
Why? I could have given you everything!
Who is responsible?
What is the meaning of this?
I can be a part of this.
Yeah, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with a wonderful guest. They go by the name Daramy A. Kabba. And as we don't see on the poster, in the chairman for the film industry in Salone. Hello, my brother. Welcome to the Country Tree Talk.
Hello, Mosby. Thank you for hosting me, my brother. How are you?
Yes, you're welcome, and I'm really humbled to have you here. You get a very big title, and but first of all, look, we get to know more about you before we come into what you do. You want to tell Fambul a little about Daramy A. Kabba, you know? So you born and so you go school, things like that, you know.
Well, Daramy Kabba, as you can see now, one simple gentleman. We born way back in the 1980 something, you know, and I don't go school, I don't go university, I don't try for acquire a diploma and a first degree and a master's and a postgraduate degree, and I feel say the entertainment or the film industry as a sector is so much, it needs so much for do. So I thought I'm fit say with me diploma background on cultural studies, in African studies, we get for do drama and get for do it research, get for do it ethnography and all, and with me administrative background or me public administration master's degree I get. I thought I'm fit here. I need for come give back to the industry for come help for put things in place. So basically, I done the into film since 2016, and 2006, and I don't follow a lot till 2010 when I begin for get an executive position with the Actors Guild Sierra Leone. I started as a whip, and later I turned the PRO for the Actors Guild Sierra Leone. And after some time, 2018, they make me the chairperson for the Sierra Leone Film Industry Labor and Marketing Guild. So far, I think this is how I do trend.
Awesome, you know, and I'm really thrilled to have you for get you here today. You know, you get a good biography. So I just want to know how you come for love the film industry, how you come for love for become part of this great industry where the grown us alone.
I'm so passionate about filmmaking, and I love film. I think now one of my best hobby that one day, if you see I don't work, I don't do anything, I prefer for watch film or read books. And because I love film and I see how other people and they excel in filmmaking, I choose for coming to film and film administration to be specific. For CC, my country, the people and we did it benefit and enjoy what they do in terms of filmmaking. So I know say I can act film, I know say I can able direct film because a lot of people and they we don't do in the same category or the same age bracket, or we don't do the same course them in college. We then the direct film now, or most of them are actors then. But me choose not for really focus on the acting or the directing. I choose for the back of the camera, which is either being a producing film or help for really administer the function the work of the film industry. So basically, because of my love and the passion for the industry, and at the same say the film industry or the entertainment sector or the creative sector in Sierra Leone as a whole, it actually don't day in the dead zone and nothing not happen there. So maybe we need people and we get some administrative knowledge or background for put things them right. So that actually bring me to the fore of the film industry administration.
Great. Okay. Yeah, we don't get on your biography for be the chairman for all the filmmakers in a salon. And I remember I sent you a flyer to a friend where love the music so much. You go by the name okay, I'll get the names later, but I'm a very great friend, and I just edit a trailer, and then it sent them to me. So I watched the trailer. Now I sent to them your picture, and I say, "Wow, it's not what chairman this so."
Okay.
Yes. So but I guess for not say before you become a chairman, you act first. You be a part of the like you act a movie first.
Yeah, Actors Guild. Yeah.
Okay, Actors Guild. Yeah, okay.
I actually don't act few films with most of them not come out. Now I do it today. Then still the producers and the directors. I act I act Twins Apart. I act I think Desperate Soul and I don't act few, but they not come out. I don't produce two films, Forbidden Child and Stranger. So basically, but for now, I really want to focus on producing than acting.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not for no what you fix in life,
Sure.
So it's like finally, you don't find your own strength because
definitely.
Yeah, if you're well, as I see some of you friends, and I think that some of your friends then would it actually they're not for their live with me. Therefore, the link what they need, the link what they need now for go now Facebook. They look for Country Tree Talk with a live day. Yes, on Facebook. Yeah, and I see most of your friends in the camp on. Yeah. Okay, all right, no problem. Okay. But I can bring the names, maybe the one for contribute. I don't know if not filmmakers them.
Okay, but me not see them, but
no, you're not going to see them. I mean, they see them. Yeah,
so
behind the
you can bring them in, though. Maybe they want to be part of the show. Yeah.
All right. Well, let me bring them in quickly and say hello to them, and I'll go direct them out to see you.
Okay.
Do I name Mohammed Conte? Do I name Sania Hajala, something like that? Okay. But I need to
they're all part of me. They are all part of the.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So, how the movie? I always want to know how Unayom body, the movie entertainment, how it did together. Is it like something like the music industry where you get organizations, different like association? I don't know if I get like one body will govern on all, where every movie star registered under una umbrella and under una authority. How you want to explain to we small how really una operates?
Sure,
Thank you,
sure.
thank you.
Okay, okay. The film industry in Salone, like I tell you earlier on, don't they face a lot of challenges, and then because we will get so many different institutions or associations trying to administer the film industry, and we will get first and foremost the Sierra Leone Film Industry Labor and Marketing Guild, which is the Film Guild. They established that body day. The Sierra Leone Film Foundation actually helped for establish that body day, and after which we get a lot of infights, and we get a group we emerge when at the Sierra Leone Sun Valley, and later on we get federation. Later on we begin get regional groups, district groups, and begin emerge. So the problem be done the really boku. But Sun Valley actually the good thing with Sun Valley bring was it's a try for form guilds them we actually become viable, and then guilds then they later on Sun Valley and Sierra Leone Film Guild merge as one, and all of the guilds they transform then transfer to the Sierra Leone Film Guild. We the then chairperson Nabi Brema A Sheriff, we Nabi the former human rights commissioner, and be the head of the Sierra Leone Film Guild. So later on Film Guild Totam Fitse, we call other unions and other bodies them say we can set up a Sierra Leone Film Council. Wherein we go use the council as a policy body for make policies for we, and the Film Guild actually they for the professional body, professional people, the people that more engage in filmmaking. That those are the directors, the actors, the producers, the marketers, the scriptwriters, and the cinematographers. So the Sierra Leone Film Industry Labor and Marketing Guild, which is the Film Guild, which we are the head right now, actually they for for look at the entire professional body of the film industry. It's a trade union body where they for actually look at the commercial integrity of filmmakers, the trainings of filmmakers, and at least creating environment for promoting actors, directors, and actually building capacity for all of them people there. That's not the mandate of the Film Guild. So basically, we get a lot of issues, but going forward now, we don't try for merge all of them have a problem, then we don't try for get real understanding, and the things that will be the misunderstanding, we don't try for get them right. And as I talk now, the Sierra Leone Film Guild and the Sierra Leone Film Council, we really try for work amicably for get the film industry functional as how it's supposed to be. So if I can answer your question in brief, we get a body which is the Sierra Leone Film Council. We're responsible for policy and the gap between government and the film professionals, and the Sierra Leone Film Guild. We're purely responsible for the industry, for the film professionals. Then we comprise of the directors, the actors, producers, scriptwriters, cinematographers, and marketers. So as I tell you, we get a well structured now, and quite recently we conference wherein we don't develop a strategic plan for the industry, and that strategic plan day we just do a draft, but we work on the proper documents now, because when we don't, this is what we want to use for build the industry, because we believe say now we get for build the industry, not to know the wait for government for can build and for we the build and let them call say yes, the industry really viable, the industry able to able employ people, the industry able create a lot of income to the government or the country as a whole, and even project the country internationally. So that another thing that we want to focus on right now.
I love that. It's there's a saying, say not ask what the country for do for you, but what you self able do for the country. So I love that una self the thing say, okay, make self help yourself first. You know?
Sure.
Make the government self see say yes, we are progressive, you know, we not just depend on them. Understand? Because I think say most of the time that now problem now with our country understand we want to depend we want to put all the load on the government. Yes.
Government.
And
Government. Yeah.
like for example, I'm an artist, understand. I not be ever get management. But if I say I work for management, understand? I not forever get a manager. Understand? I'll be always work for over 15 years. I work alone. I don't do many tours, lot concert without no manager. So I get some young artists with them sometimes they come meet me say, please sir, I just start I get one song, I get two songs, I make management, I just laugh. I say go and work for yourself first. Yeah, I say come for work. No wait, say pass somebody can help you. I said me help me say I also me come on free time. Now a small village at Tonko Limba Chiefdom. I not depend on nobody, you understand? And so
at all.
Yeah, so not always for depend on government because you self push yourself. Let government sit down and say, you know,
I need for investing under.
That's right. Because the question I want to ask you, because recently, though I ask you until Alibaba, at the perfect time this, because recently we all know so we don't get an entertainment ambassador. Does this ambassador, does he covers the film industry as well?
Yes, he does. Actually, I don't been in touch with him since they appoint him as ambassador, and they try for actually put a group of people together from the creative industry, of which I'm part of that team. He add me part of the team with somebody else from the film industry. So basically, it cut across the creative industry, the entertainment as a whole. So they try to get people in from different sectors, for get a body we go work with. So whatever thing we get for do with each sector, that the creative industry, that particular people go represent. Like for me, they represent the film industry with somebody else. So whatever thing get for do with film, now me actually they go channel them and tell them what are the right things we need for do because intend for call a meeting and myself intend for present with a strategic plan. So I'm saying this is what we don't develop, that this is how we want for the industry, the film industry for work through. And we also they work on the film policy, and the Ministry of Tourism also they work on the entertainment policy. So basically I think we're moving, and for me, I really not get problem with the appointment because not everybody then go appoint.
Right.
We just get somebody for lead. And we need for give him the chance, make he actually prove himself right or wrong. So basically, me, I appreciate the fact that they don't consider the creative sector.
That's right.
And get one of we for represent we. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good word, you know. I know we don't congratulate over and over now. Yeah, so now we just with number 9 see it moves there, and that I believe he looks promising. That's a great the film the film industry. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think there's more promotion online about the music industry than the film industry. There are more promoters out there promoting the music industry. Sure. Now, few you go see that they talk about, you know, they advertise film. So I don't know how on our promotional package really strong, you know, Salone, because sometimes even some films, sometimes we need to know. Say, there are films like this will exist.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So basically, these are all considerations where we get, and if I tell you, say we develop a strategic development plan. One of the key things where we actually note in the plan that we want to invest in a strong partnership and collaboration, wherein we go make people and know say we they do products of this kind of nature, and you guys need to promote it. And I can always say we sector on one sector we really neglect, where people actually don't neglect a lot. because one, we don't dey get a lot of Christ people and they say we know they do good films and we know they speak good English and a lot of things them they don't they cry we down. But going forward, we know say there is improvement right now. And another key priority we will look at now for foster creativity and high production values, bring new innovation in the film industry, and try for attract new skills. So basically, these are the things we want to develop on, so that by the time they really come 2022, they get for be a bomb. And I they assure you say must be, I they assure you say the films that way they come out after Ramadan.
Okay.
Trust me, they get for be films them for really reckon with na Salone, because quality of pictures, sound, and location, or even costume or cast, I they guarantee you say it will be of standard.
Okay. We would love to see that because there has to be a kind of a competition, going on. But I believe say there's space for growth. There's space for growth, like what you talk about, the pictures and the English language. I believe say we Salone people and people who talk English. He just left number now to he just left them now to the one who they write the script,
Yeah, the script, yeah.
how they direct the movies. So, well, I'm not saying now there is going to be a collaboration between music and but before, was there any, collaboration? For example, una can reach out to the music industry for, to the to the music industry. For example, una can be in search of music for una movies, or una can just take from any music una feel like.
Well, before this time, we just maybe some films we did do a special soundtrack for them.
Yeah.
Or some we just they go take any music where somebody feel they put on a film, which is not correct either.
No.
So like I say, going forward, we actually try for strengthening recognition of local industry talents and we assets, with music and with capacity, a lot of things we want for really do. We believe say then thing and they know the able happen if we not get a proper structure, because if you not get a proper structure, would are you they go control? So for me, I can feel say the film and the music, we so get a lot of talents then we don't ready for come together, because the reason why we now have an entertainment ambassador or an envoy, now for try for bridge the gap between the film and the music and fashion and stage drama, a lot of things, because government not going to appoint all ambassador for all the sectors there. We go get boku ambassadors there. And so I believe say with that one day, but the ambassador thought I'm fit and he forgets other sector players then, so that we all go meet and discuss and get one platform. So I believe say now, if the film industry gets something, the music them they go feel happy for can join the film industry for do the program then. The same thing goes to the music as well.
Right. Yeah, because I don't get I don't get many requests from different filmmakers sometime for use my music, but I can ask a question at the end of the day they know they use them. So some question like, for example, because me know some movies. I mean I have friends of Boku filmmakers and so where they go and the day around them, I know how they get some projects like from the UN or from different organizations, and I know they don't ask what they talk, what they pay them, and then now when I want to use the music, you ask, okay, you will pay me for the music. Well, I just went for promoter. I say no. Well, you need to receive a payment. Here in Europe, the musician as well, you can forget a copyright payment for the music being used on the music. No,
a copyright.
Yeah, in fact, sometimes maybe if that music they did on the movie, at the end of the day, people not even recognizing that this is my music play, But another question is how we not get any provision, maybe not now, but maybe in the future, like really paying also the musicians for their creativity.
No, yeah. Actually, the Copyright Act, the copyright law make provision for any content we they use, is supposed for pay for 'em. But because we get a lot of loopholes within the Copyright Act itself, we dey try for like I tell you, always will be need before this time now structure. And when we get structure, all of them things they fall into play. Because we need a whole secretariat we actually they administer Copyright Act. They make sure say the Copyright Act really become functional, how it's supposed for work. Wherein anybody we want to use in company, in products, they get for pay something for, I know do one for free.
Right. Because
we get a piracy.
Okay.
We get a piracy act will be done past the parliament, but it is really not active. It is really not active. Which we also they push for that one day for become very, very active and functional.
Okay. That would be great. That would be great. Well, before we get a break, I think I want to play the movie where you don't act before. But I want to ask you a question about how they make money as a movie industry. The movies that they sell, people they buy them on the streets, or are you just making them and uploading them on YouTube and that's it?
All right. First and foremost, we market be really be don't drop and it be don't become deplorable for salon films. Before salon film be they really sell, but presently salon film not a sell as to how we expect them for sell. But I believe say the only way now people and they make small money on film now way then they premiere the movies them. And after premiering, some man they go keep in film. Like I tell you, the two films they don't produce still they don't I not print them it, in a market. And we get a lot of films that we still don't have people in hand because they're afraid the piracy, people the pirates them, and because people in the pirates will film them so much, so people are afraid for pull and film than I do. And the market then they sell salon film 5,000 euros, and we get a lot of pirate films in the Philippines. The other films them they come pirated ones, and then they sell on 3,000 or 2,000. So basically, some people prefer for go for the cheap one than the 5,000. And where the people where the pirates notice say then kind of thing that they happen, then go prefer for put 4-5 film now one place and go sell at 3,000 or 5,000. And you go print your film, you not even realize anything. Before you remember your film don't go far off Sierra Leone. All man they watch them now. So piracy now one big thing where they affect the film industry or the creative industry as a whole. Then for now we know they sell films. Presently, people know the grip of pull and film for sale. But like I tell you, with the development where they take place, with the structures where they try for build, I believe say going forward, we will begin filter the market with salon films and we will put conditions on films.
Okay.
But for now, it's really difficult for let producer make money.
I just that could be really awesome. That we start to watch our own movies because I know, like my wife here, a lot of you watch our neighbors' movie. I can't call their names because I get a lot of their help, and I'm not getting nothing against them. I get nothing against them, but I always can help and I say, look now, YouTube, some movie monthly. Always now, not the movie they watch, But I understand. Maybe
another issue must be like I just said this. Another issue to make but cool people not agree for puts them films there on YouTube now that I understand say YouTube is monetized, right?
Right.
But Salone, Alex, if you put something there, you don't get forget nothing because we don't get that kind of opportunity for make them pay somebody from here. If you get an account from here, I'm sure.
It's still not working.
It's still not working. So basically I feel say that's a challenge. Maybe if YouTube is monetized and people get the awareness say YouTube is monetized, that you need to put your products there and people they actually go to begin put them product on there. But they encourage people them for land for put them products them on YouTube and try for really go now use the social media a lot, and because for now it's an innovative world. Where online
because we need
and online marketing move.
Because we need to feel the salon movie industry online. But how about you guys? if you really trust, how are you guys creating a company in Europe? There are a lot of people in the diaspora, like this guy where they asked in America, what name himself? Oh my God,
Idris Elba.
Yeah, well, Idris Elba is one, but I'm not saying Idris Elba not good one. I'm not saying maybe he might not think of it, but people are really patriotic. They are thinking about Sierra Leone movie because Idris Elba can be someone to save the film industry because he's up there, you know.
But actually, we don't get somebody. We want to bring online streaming.
Are they something? Yeah, okay.
Oh, are they the tongue and even the premiere film today, where we did it.
Okay.
Yes. We don't talk with them, but there's a Sierra Leonean brother. We actually don't develop a website, just like Netflix or so. We want to promote Salone or African content then. But Salone to be specific because now I head office day and then they officially launch the website and the product itself this coming Saturday. They invite me. I just see the invitation and I believe we're going somewhere because we actually don't try to get things then. We're good. Take we to another level.
Okay. Well, let's get a small break. I get moving. I think say now a movie where you act. I hope we're going to see your parts, but I can just play a little of it before we come back. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you just join me,
because I'm not.
Okay. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you just join me, there with the chairman for the Australian movie for the Australian movies for all. Yeah, so we would ask simple question because there's more presence of the music industry in Sierra Leone than the film industry. So we want to find out, how also the Salone film industry will be marketable to the diaspora because there are a lot of Sierra Leoneans in the diaspora. But when they come back, we can talk more about that. We'll try to play a Salone movie right now. We can just look for it quickly. Yeah, see you back.
Welcome to Cotton Tree Talk with Most B. Welcome to Cotton Tree Talk with Most B.
Somebody last one and I got there. I like you sit about the time you make now.
I'm not kicking politics inside and talk here.
Who's politics, Master?
You see people that they count politics inside.
Politics, people don't be right. They're not be right.
They do this for over. Me man. Our loan are not give false information to people. Listen. I
don't blame you.
I tell you, we get for listen to what the government they say. Sure. And they tell you for free. Before they can't die in this country for nothing. Me man, I tell you, you know.
No.
Okay, calm down.
What check can I want get? When you check,
listen. Now three man it talk. And I tell you, una remember, listen, man, una remember when them boku toys and car with them. I know now under them to carry. That's right. And the other timber, some toys and can boku and I know you're from England or Scotland, but they can, you understand? Well, fine. Hey, when them toys and cancel, a possible then say man can get them baby there. Understand? Ever and they go. But right now they don't have to play game. You understand? Hey, they are factory. You understand? I don't make no get them people in the game.
Who know how much to be the guest for next women and they dance with? You know what I mean? Who sausage tourism look like last year? How many of them in there? But now they know they can because the world don't lock. Corona. We get more careful.
why they don't sit up at us. So they don't even balance them.
Now level pass. Okay, let's tell you, now someone could make stubborn the last step. And this para Ebola. You understand, Look how many million of people they die. And the same kind of that. You know, tell me, So you want to see the same thing,
You already know. The king. It's not the best Salone man party.
All right. Okay. I don't know if I get the right movie. I don't know if I get the right movie. Where I play so. Or the wrong movie I get. Okay. Hello, Daramy.
Kabba.
Hello. Welcome again. Hello, Daramy. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I said I don't know if it's the right movie I get or the wrong one. Because this is talk about Corona.
Yes. Actually, the Corona sensitization, I only do one episode. The first episode, and this other one we play so now the second episode we are not the part of. But the film guild actually promotes this one because when the Corona outbreak, we feel say we need for reach out to people because Bokuma no be believe say Corona day and it was real. So a lot of things can be they happen. So we feel say as a film industry we need for sensitize people we need for make people know say it is real, and people will become very, very cautious about what they do and what they want for do or who said they go. So we do different episodes then they tell people exactly how people in the behave in a ghetto, how people in the behave in a tire base, how people in the behave in a saloon, how people in the behave in a hospital and all. So we do different one there. But I'm not there on this one now. That the first episode that we actually.
The first one is okay, not a problem.
Yeah.
Not a problem. All right. So okay, Fambule, welcome again. We're there with Daramy A. Kabba. We're in the chairman for the film industry in Salone. So how long you don't be the chairman there?
I think I'm my third year I did do so now.
Okay. Okay. Una system a democratic or the just select?
Well, before this time,
yeah,
it has not been democratic because by right it's supposed to go through stages, and but there has been no structure. But actually, like for me, when the then chairperson resigned, we try for get the vice president for take over as a chairperson, but instead resign, and they nominate me for be the chairperson, and I tell them say, come on, me not just one small guy. Why would I want me for can't give this kind of country load? And say, young man, we feel say now you're not the right person for now for lead the industry. So who's I want them? So you have to accept that nomination, and whether you like it or not, you have to accept it. So at first I refused, but going I consider them, and I thought I'm fit. Yes, it's a national call, and I need for answer. So I take over, but my first 2 years has been very, very, very challenging. Very, very challenging. You sabi Salone who fan yourself now, but because of my consistency in trying to put things in place, I think people feel say the need for really support me, so that we go get everything when we want for put in place for the film industry. And I believe say by the end of this year, I want for make we get a democratic election for all of the guilds, including the Sierra Leone Film Guild. So it will become a really democratic administration running the entire film industry.
Yeah. By the way, congratulations, because you really did do well. You did do well. You know, you did do great. And well, okay. What maybe like before we talk about where you say Salone people maybe not get too much interest here for watch Salone movies. One, they criticize maybe the pictures or they criticize the language. But are you guys trying to be authentic? Understand? Understand? Maybe if we therefore tell our own stories, tell our own story, and we not imitate what foreigner they do. Maybe people will start to feel it. Understand? I don't know. If we tell stories and if we tell them in our own languages.
Sure. Of course, that are one of my advice why they give people we not supposed for the focus on glamour films because Salone we believe say we all come from cultural backgrounds. We all get sweet cultural stories or family stories then we can explain where other people then go get interest for watch. So basically, like I tell you, most we work on the film policy. Just imagine an industry don't exist for over 10, 15, 20, 30 years. It don't get a film policy. And the film industry as a whole sector not ever get a strategic plan for its development. So basically, without that thing and they go no side. The easy way to make with man then they go before or other people and they benefit then they develop because then they put plans, see, from now to this time, this and one for achieve. But if you not get anything like that where they guide you, my brother, they succeed by anything we do. Everything will just be loose and scattered in your hand. So basically, we don't try for put a draft strategic plan. We number one priority of the plan now for build a healthy and self-sustaining film industry. We don't even need government, but we for able to build a structure we're able to make when Salone do film benefit from the film. And for ensure say Salone do quality film. Not for go just do film because you want to do film. And for ensure say Salone do the right thing when you want to do film. So then our number one priority we want for really focus on building a healthy and self-sustaining film industry. Then afterwards, we try to look at priority 2, where they talk about strengthening and recognizing the local industry talent. We get a lot of talent them. With some people not sabi say. Some man they act film they not sabi na Salone. So we want to focus on recognizing those people and strengthening the recognition itself, and also try to build capacity for the film professionals, the actors, the directors, the producers, so that they go actually, if you're an actor or director, you need to know the stages in directing or the techniques in directing, so you will be able to direct a good film. If you're a cinematographer, if we're able to know exactly what it takes for be a cinematographer. So we need to build capacity of people in that aspect state. Then also we priority number 3, now for invest in strong partnership and collaborations, because we believe say collaboration will make we do bigger projects. As I talk to you now, we try to build a partnership or a collaboration with the 4 West African Mano River countries then, when as Sierra Leone, Guinea, Liberia, and Ivory Coast. We try to get an association of film wherein we go able to do intercontinental films or marketing systems. So we want to build a very strong partnership and collaborations with different film industries or producers or investors. Then also priority number 4 now for foster creativity and high production value. Because for quite some time we realize with production value really low. But we need for up we game. We need for do quality production so that people then will get interest for what we produce them, and then will feel interesting for focus on waiting with the produce na Salone. If you want for let you look at content sell, then you get for put value on your content. Then after all of them priorities there are, we want for provide an efficient and effective service now for the film industry. Where at the end of the day, with all of them things there, if they become achievable, we know say we film industry go drive effectively and efficiently, and we go give quality service to people them, and we go try with best for align all of the priorities them with the whichever governments within and power, like where we get a new direction. So we go try with best for align with priorities them with the agenda of the new direction. Where they say they want to do human capital development. The best way we can do human capital development now that we don't need for left any sector behind, because the film industry alone can generate a lot of income for the government and for the individual themselves in the industry. Because if one production per production, they get 10, 15, 20 characters them on set, and they happen for pay all of them characters them day. If one actor do 10 film for the year, where each of them film, then they go to pay them 5 million at least, or at most 5 million. That 10 film day, it don't bring something at the person in pocket. You don't need for go then as the cost. So basically, I feel say we get a lot for do, and I feel say the team will get ready for support for make we achieve in all of them priorities there and building a sustainable film industry in Salone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything is step by step, and I know say on a day on the process for reach there very soon, But I know say on a get a lot of assignments for do as well. So because that would be wonderful. Film industry, not we get money because even the people in the village there, some of them did not get internet. But they get it. But they get it TV. They go, yeah. If they go, I believe say that's a good market area. I don't know if I can think about that. Not the big cities demo, but not the small village. I don't know.
So now make one of me emphasis now for make we do film the way they reflect with people and our village them.
At the village
because
them.
when they see the film really they tell the stories, then we become more interested for watching.
More interested, yes.
So that do film where they actually depict Salone story. If you not Mende or you not Temine or you not Madingo, do you film inside Mende Temine so that the people then go resonate with what you do, then go feel part of what you do.
Right. Because the say charity start at home. Before even we start for think of competing with the international, let's compete first home. Let's get our people loving our movies. Let them praise. Let them talk about it. Now from there now, we don't practice very well. We don't perfect. We skills them. We start for think about making a wide movie where they go out. Understand? I think it's a good thing. If not if not small stuff, they mix them up with Creole. Because I think we don't watch
the moment
from Nigeria.
The moment when Mende man know say then they speak me tribe, now that film they love for what the film.
Right.
Then other people become very curious for no waiting them talk like that film day. Why would they watch Chinese film who not even understand Chinese?
Right.
Yeah, but we follow the story. Or Indian film, but we follow the story.
Yeah, we follow the story. Right. So, like we go Jimmy, Haja, and I understand.
Other than cost and the cost seriously. So all our encouragement, we actually try to encourage people then so that we go focus on the we self and we stories that we get a lot of stories we don't even tell people.
Beautiful stories.
We don't need for begin go copy what in Nigeria they do or what in Ghana they do.
Never, ever.
We get a lot of things we
authentic. Yeah. What about even the story of Bible? Somebody ever don't try to tell that story?
We not tell them perfectly. We not tell them perfectly. Even if anybody do attempt for tell them, we not even tell the story of Bible to perfection it. How it happened.
Yeah.
So a lot of things then the Mami Yokos, the Kailondos, a lot of things.
Yeah. Even the student them will be interested because it's part of their literature, right? In school or part of their history, So I believe say I remember back then we do Malam Ilia, the passport of Malam Ilia.
By right, we were able to tell people them, we were able to sensitize the country right now. Yes.
Yeah. We indeed get beautiful stories for tell.
So the next thing must be the next move.
Yes,
the next thing must be what we want for do now that we actually get like I tell you we get conference we don't pass 2 weeks back, and tomorrow we get the film industry dinner we organize for all filmmakers, and after them the film industry dinner we want for actually do something for the independent, a short film or short something for the independent. Then after that one day, we want for focus on a 5-star movie project where we believe say that project therefore able for really change the face of the film industry. Wherein we want for tell salon stories. We want for tell salon stories, typical Sierra Leonean stories.
Right.
Then things that we could really teach we how to be patriotic to the country and not for only focus on politics or not only focus on self, but for being very nationalistic and very patriotic. So these are the things maybe I think say we want to focus on. We want to encourage other producers and directors and scriptwriters to focus their storyline or the scripts then too, so that we actually go tell the salon story and people then go become more interested in watching our films.
Yeah, I think that is the whole secret of making a success, even in the music. Now that I've been get one song where become very successful. I just want Sweet Salon, and why make people being so in touch with even Europeans? We don't understand what they sing about, but because I'm telling the story of Sierra Leone, understand? I told the story of Sierra Leone, understand? And everybody became excited.
Interested. They want for know. In fact, they want to know wait till you talk about Sierra Leone.
Yes, like I tell you right now, there's a project going on right now for remake that song. You know who's the musician they come from? All the way from the Philippines. They want to remake this song again. Understand?
So you see, we just need to take a step.
Yeah.
I want to assure viewers and fans of Sierra Leonean movies and the nation as a whole that it is challenging, but we not get for stop because we want for CC we catch up other industry them we don't really make name and we don't project them content internationally because we want for use with film and we music them for showcase the beauty of Sierra Leone and the people.
Right.
So I believe say we're really working so hard to achieve that.
No, yeah. I believe there's hope, but I believe there's a great hope. If only we focus on making because I love these Nigerian movies, but I believe they were telling their own stories.
Yes.
And today, if I take flight from France to Salone, I'd watch Nigerian movie on the plane.
It's obvious. Yeah. Because
it's everywhere.
Actually, then they force you for love them products.
Yes.
So you don't get me because then they do them so that any way you get attracted to it. And like I say, we've learned a lot. We don't learn, we don't study from them, from other people them, because when you want for really become successful, you get to do research, you get to really do some good background checks, and you get to say this model and the people that are used for develop the industry. So waiting are we your model we go use. We're not go copy exactly waiting them do for develop, but we know say we go able for learn from waiting them do for develop the industry, so that we self will use them we own way for develop the industry. So basically, like I tell you, the priorities that we don't highlight now. An office in so Nigeria pass for develop the industry, but we get things that we then self do. We help them for build the industry how it is right now. Everybody want to associate themselves with Nigeria films or Nigeria film industry or even the Ghanaian or the Kenyan film industry. So I've just been to say with time we go get there and we will support. Because with all of them things there are people watching, people seeing, and people help to contribute in building a very good industry.
Yeah. And I just believe say for me, what can for know about you? The possible way I know would tell me about you. I say, please, I can talk to her. I say because I don't host a lot of it's everything about music. There are other talents in the country. It's not only musicians. But the most loudest people in here is us.
I know. We don't get jealous so much.
I know.
And something happen, a musician and they call a musician. No, but why not musician? But when you watch, and they know more, they be don't project themselves more than the film.
Yes.
So, and I feel say we don't come out that stage. We whether una no want for see we now say full the project we say so that una go see we una go come.
That's right. That's right. I believe say now make use of many platforms as well. You know, if
Yes.
you want, I know few of them where I go like
No, you get from
come to
many
them for many,
connections.
many
from
connection, and I
You get
will.
from many connections.
And I would love to host you back. Bring one to. I don't host some Nigerian movie makers. I go ask them. Maybe we can sit down. Exchange ideas. But that way, the people are watching you, and we say when people watch me. Now, so we the grow because this world today na collaboration.
Yes. Yeah.
And by that, we don't ever collaborate with any foreign movie maker. Like for example, you go to the country, you tell them how they start, or try for direct una how for develop una movies.
Yes. We don't dey engage a lot. And quite recently in our conference, like Frank Raja Bidede, and he makes some salient contributions to the discussion where they go on, because maybe listen at one of the directors is we actually like open the Ghana film industry with the Beyonce's, with a lot of films that we Ghana use for project the film industry. It is Salone presently. They do projects with AYV, and so if we're fortunate, he be part of the conference, and he actually advised we on few things that we will need to do. And we don't get a lot of people them. We don't get people them from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Abidjan. They don't get Salone, and then we don't get engagement, and another time we waiting we need to do. So, like I tell you, the reason why I focused more on having a plan, a strategic plan for the industry, because I don't really learn a lot from these different people from Botswana, from Zimbabwe, and other countries. We don't really they make much improvements now in the films, so that I think say we set we able for start somewhere and go one for go.
Right. Okay. Now I love this discussion very, very much. I love this discussion very, very much, and
I love it.
Yes, because I want to take you back to like there are many movie producers in the diaspora. Una Australians there. They collaborate with home, for example, helping the home industry. Like maybe they get access to sponsors. Are they sharing skills with you, informations with you, or are they just about themselves?
No, I think it has been very, very few, if possible, because they non know to me knowledge. But like I tell you, one of we focus really get for build strong partnership and collaboration. We not only exist for much. Now very few people they enjoy them kind of opportunity than they, even if them they. And the things them we are really try for reach out to people them we don't make impact or we get the finances for support the local industry, local producers, so that maybe I can get me script, I can get me story, I get access to characters, but I don't get the money for produce the film. But if you get the money, you can come with work and we go into percentage. There are so many ways we can do for develop the industry. And I believe say some of us every day under for able for create a platform here in producers go they see we and know say it is really important for make I invest in this kind of people there. At the end of the day, I know say I can benefit and the country can benefit and a lot of people can benefit from it. So the collaboration has not been there much, and the partnership very, very limited, because even now, would they find them difficult to do something for let people and sponsor or support or promote them. So it's so hard. And I believe see if only we want for do that one, then get for see say we serious for do them. And if people and see say we serious for do them, then go support. And one reason why I feel say you wanted to interview me, that because you feel say don't they push somehow for develop the industry, and that is the reason. So we just care for try for project the film industry so that people then will see the reason why them for invest in the film industry and why them for support the film industry. Yes.
Yeah. That's great talk. I get one. I just download one movie. I want before round up. I want to watch a small. Then we will come to the final discussion. Okay, let me just bring now. It's like a kind of a cultural. My pause there. Make a pause here for now. You know this movie, or is it a new movie to you?
Yeah, it's a new movie to me, though.
Okay, because I see Sierra Leone. I hope it's not Sierra Leone, but it really right from the beginning Sierra Leone. So I don't know who that really. Yeah, I see him online.
A new to me.
Yeah, we must see. It says Sierra Leone, a Sierra Leone movie, The Evil Hunt.
The
yeah,
something.
yeah. It come out on April 1. In fact, now 1 year, April 1, 2020. It's on the last year. KTV Sierra Leone. I think KTV
KTV Premiere.
Okay, yeah, starting premiere. Yeah, why just please more of it?
I know what you mean.
Okay. Okay, so. For that small, like I see.
It's in on chamber.
This you don't pour it in every kitchen. Now they know every kitchen.
This is the kitchen. You're outside.
If you don't pour it, it's you and come yourself.
I didn't get you.
If you get nothing, you know.
Okay.
What's up with that go? I go set that for more than dog here. Would that permit to now? Before take permission before they go set trap for God.
Yes, now for take
Look if you Baba. Take permission to you. I don't want to see safe around here. What you can do that? Would that permit to now? You don't know say I will get ya?
Okay, right. All right, most of right there for now. But anyway, what can I comment about this? Because me say I'm enforcing this for really see.
Yeah, I'm not going to make an overall comment because normally before I comment on a film, I can
see everything.
I can look for watch everything, look at the sound, look at the picture quality, and even the dialogues how they play.
Right.
So, but I believe say it's something interesting so far from what I see,
Yeah.
and I will find time for watch the film itself. I will try to
Itself.
watch them full
Yeah.
and see because that are one of the most difficult work for me right now because I get for really take time for the watch salon films and try for know waiting are the problems where people and they get
Yes.
in the films then and try for address or advise them that
And
oh that film is good, but these are some
yeah.
of the things you need to do next if you want to do something like that.
Yeah. But like because we get television in Sierra Leone, for say they can play salon movies because most of the time while the trainer where I watch late at night and then I can watch them foreign films, more like nine can show. I don't know
Yeah,
if maybe I'm
yeah,
wrong,
yeah.
maybe yeah. Even
Well,
if they're not
actually,
good in quality, just to encourage the filmmakers, say you can do more,
no, yeah. The reason being is they be afraid for player because then say they don't get money for pay we, so they play we films them, but we tell them say no, this is not how it should be, and we take out we promotional trailers or adverts them. Una go they show we film, but una at least make them one and they free for we. So we say at the end of the day we no go do for nothing business. So we go
Yeah.
able to provide with content for una go to show them, and at least when we get we on premieres or we want to do with markets of the film, una self help we for show with trailers them and we promotional adverts them. So but like I believe say within discussion in with AYV and with
Okay.
Star TV and I believe say SLBC, I don't try to approach them with this same thing that they need for begin show salon film, that the entertainment channel, and we need for sign an MOU of how for the show them films they are, and producers them get for willing for give them films them for letting the show 'em.
Hmm.
Because the contest here we don't be like they for give you money before they show with film. So
Yeah,
that be the contest.
yeah.
But
I
we try
understand
for
now.
really work on that, how possible it is, so that they actually will go force them for let them begin show with films then. If
I
not
think
possible, encourage them.
I think that is the problem for our Australian, the creative sector na salon. It's like we dey fight hard for put money because it's not easy. You don't produce a song or produce a movie, put all the last line. But the problem now na for promoter, understand? And the promotional
Yeah.
now they now we can get block. But but sometimes we dey get problem also with the people with the there for help us, for at least encourage us for some time, for give us a push, and then and then later we go catch up, understand? But you find out say, okay, in the music
Yeah.
area, they go play a foreign music, whether foreigner no sabi them, not go pay them, they are okay playing it. But when it
Yeah.
comes to
Yeah.
you have to pay.
You have to pay. Yeah.
Is that
And
is that a burden? Is that a burden? How I hope that the new ambassador will find ways how he will solve those kind of problems.
Well, the ambassador gets a lot, but not in one. Get the work for do.
Yeah.
Now make it try for get people around them because for me, I believe say when we meet, when we get we first meeting, there are so many recommendations we want to put forward to him that he need for look into them, and we can set up committees. We're going to look at different issues then. So I believe say we go catch up very soon.
We'll catch up. Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
catch up.
Things will come to.
Yeah, I guess
That's
so.
right. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Well, I know I will take all your time. We don't do 1 hour, but maybe you get more things that you want to say. Where I don't ask you about, or not talk about. Maybe you get any plea to the people out there, and the one that we give can discover this show as time goes on. We give for rewatch them.
Yes. Me plead first now for we Sierra Leonean brothers and sisters. We get the capacity, we get the opportunity, and we get the facilities for help for build within industry for support because it very bad for make we as an industry or film industry certain things then the way we want we not get them for a country like this, and young people them we get over 4,000-5,000 more than that, young people we don't decide for focus on filmmaking. You understand? They want to put all their time in filmmaking because not to say I drop out them. Like for instance, if the film industry really becomes sustainable and only for good fit for any job in the office, I just need to focus on my film making and my film acting because I don't go get time for go sit in the office. So if much attention is being paid to this kind of industry or this kind of sector, I believe say it will create more opportunities and more job opportunities for people and more wealth for people. So I plead to them, people with the outside Sierra Leone and even the one they within Sierra Leone, we get the opportunities for help. Let them come and help the film industry so that it will become sustainable and it will become viable. And I also want to send a message to film producers and directors for make them take their time for learn more about film producing or film acting or film directing so that we will really correct some of the mistakes that we don't do before this time and that any product will they come up from Sierra Leone now go becomes a product of quality and it will really feedback like saying that from Salone come up because for me, I feel say Salone man get sense. It's so smart for make it do substandard something. And I plead with we industry professionals them for let them join the individual guilds them because the guilds then they exist. Now only when we get the guilds them become very functional and Sierra Leone Film Guild will become also well organized and and functional so that it will administer well and we will get a well coordinated system. Now only when we get a proper structure we will get a proper marketing structure and a proper distribution drive or exhibition patterns. But if we not get all of them in there, we know they will go no side. So at the still plead, the industry need good cameras, we need good lights, we need sounds, we need a lot of things. And whosoever feels say we will support the industry one way or the other, it could be financial, it could be moral, it could be anything. Just like what they do, so it's a very big support to the industry. We won't forget them kind of platform they are for the film industry, so that film producers them before them premiere them film, then go get time for talk to them fans them or the audience them. That then they talk out, then they premiere them film, and the information will go out to people, and people will feel see we exist. And I also the plead to the government for make them pay attention to the sector because this sector is there for expose countries or nations. America, me I know one day go to America, but my brother or France, but because I don't see them over films, I don't see even though we're not to the whole America say, but because I don't see them in different movies, I can tell you say America final or I like that side the way they make that film deal. So basically I believe say with beautiful landscape and with natural harbor or a country setup, we're able to sell Sierra Leone internationally and we're able to encourage more tourists than for come and more investors than for come. And I want to tell you thank you for this opportunity and I pray that it will continue and you go create more opportunities and platform for the film industry for strive and for promote the industry as a whole.
Yeah, by God in power, we will play our best here as well, and because now we no more get for promote yourself. Now we no more get for push. We business, no other person no get for come. I will tell you most of our brothers from the other countries, but then they are the diaspora. Now then they push the country stuff, and that's why some of we there. Now, if I make some time, we can say also, not forget about we. Understand? We are Sierra Leoneans. Understand? I believe that even one person or two person will watch you. Maybe out of that 5, out of that 10, maybe one person they will connected to a movie. Why make you interested is stay in listen. Understand? That
yes.
But we will continue to play our best. Though we can go, I guess a few questions that we escape my mind because we talk about Idris Elba. Idris Elba is Sierra Leonean and a big, you know, get any role for play because I believe if for be one of the people where, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it already do something. You know, I just want
Yeah,
to find out.
well, basically, when Idris Elba comes Salone, I did a letter to the Ministry of
Yeah.
Tourism and Culture because I tell them say with the film industry of engage Idris Elba, but I was not given the opportunity, and we not be fortunate for me to time. And I don't try for reach him on Instagram and even on Twitter, but he has not been he no respond to me yet. And I still want for I did drive actually for reach out for Sierra Leonean filmmakers with the America, France, Italy, any side of Europe or America for let them know see them kind people are there and they want support and they want for develop the industry.
Well, you know, this kind of people, you know I'm happy we come Salon. I hope I happen a Salon man. I happy we can get a diplomatic passport. But this should be his interest. Well, I'm not for the even search for her. I'm for the search for her. You know, what can I do? You know, are there filmmakers here? You know, but this is real for us. But I hope there will be a change. You know, I'm not
I hope so because sometimes they say now how you play the bid because if you want the whole deal with now then value we anybody we can most value we so
that's right. That's right.
So that's the thing because people just feel say even the government I can say this with no hesitation that they still not believe say the film industry or the creative industry can actually save the government from the unemployment thing within the crime with that if this sector becomes really viable or vibrant, but come on, no one goes to the office. You know, get your time safe. That man there where they cost all our streets. The film industry get role for them for let them play with inside the film. So if that sector they are developed, trust me, but come on, they find job for himself.
Yes.
So but much not happen it, and we don't have to wait for them. We want to go before now, then go meet we and say maybe the need for join me and the need for support me. So that's exactly what we're doing right now.
Right. You guys are doing a great job, so now just keep doing it. Una put fire behind our industry, understand? You know, we say we could host them more and more. So maybe if not you, the people who walk around you because you know say you know. Maybe they can give them their view, maybe the actress, the actors, you know. We can talk to them.
Say we get different guilds under the film guild. The film guild gets the actors guild. We not only for actors they get the producers guild. We not only for producers. They get the directors guild. We not only for directors. They get the cinematographers guild. We not only for cinematographers and technical experts. Then you get the scriptwriters guild. We're not only for scriptwriters then, and we try to get an association of marketers. So then people and the all man can talk about a young sector, a young unit, and how a unit they thrive, and how a unit don't wait and unit don't do, or wait and in get for do for a unit. I think that would be very great.
Okay.
We can get the individual president them of the different guilds. I think it will help. Yeah.
That would be awesome. And I see people already responding a good program, very creative, and because it's not, you know, creativity. People is not only about music. Understand? You know, so they involve the filmmakers as well. You know, they are creative people. They sit down write script. You know, easy. You know,
I don't know. In fact, the reason why I can say we own sector. So really need more attention because that must be no matter the music we do, you get to do music clip, and the music clip we they do now film they act so. The film we do, there's no way we do film we not play soundtrack. So basically we just there's no way we do film we don't need makeup artists for can make up with sets and all. There's no way we do film. We need a lot of people on the film set. So we just feel say we cut across every facet within the sector.
Yeah.
And we just need promotion. This is what you're doing, and I pray that Una will create more promotion for we and more opportunities for the industry.
Yeah, we'll do that. So, Fambule, you know, I really want to thank Daramy. Kabba, thank you very much for accepting our invitation. This has been very, very educative. Trust me. Bokuti one we know about the film industry. Today, me ideas are open and I don't know much. And I believe say una self will watch out there. And when we get for come discover this show as time goes on, you will come for discover a lot about the film industry, about the talent that we get in our country. We get many talent. And as you say, you wisely said, these are stuff that create jobs. It create jobs for people.
Sure.
Yeah, they employ a lot of people because make a movie right now. Where make I say whole Sierra Leone go by, and also the diaspora, the Sierra Leone, we and the diaspora, we go out there. So we put on a platform where Aaron we go download them. We not already download for free. Pay money, understand? That money they will go.
My
to
brother,
all the actors, yeah.
Even when the market's bad, so if you make your film 10,000 copy sell, you laugh. Just 10,000 copy if you sell. So no say no more. If we get 7 million people, if 1 million people buy your film, no more na salon. Why not to pull money again? Trust me.
Yeah, it's true.
So that we just need support from everybody, and we serve the tribe we best for do good films.
Yes.
And we try we best for really appease we fans them and we audience them so that they go love what we do.
That's right. Okay. Well, thank you very, very much. Una keep hanging there because I will play for you a song with title "A Journey of 1,000 Miles," and that's what we'll end the show. And I will speak with you after here for find ways. I will bring more of Una here, more of your other colleagues them as well. We can able to host about 10 people sometimes if needed, but but if I also for host one-on-one, understand, so that we don't understand. We will love for host like the actors, the actress, for know how they go about just like how they host artists there, They are also celebrities as well. So thank you very much, Mr. Daramy. But a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step, so don't give up. Hang in there and keep working hard.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much to you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Right. Let me look for it right here. Okay, let me be playing this one.
Journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. You can climb the mountain, though it seems to be high. Before you reach somewhere, you gotta start somewhere. Never mind the journey is so long. No matter how the mountain is so high, you can reach your destiny if you believe. But it takes faith. Start moving, then you'll see all your dreams coming to pass. begins with one step. You can climb the mountain, though it seems to be high. Before you go somewhere, you gotta start somewhere. Got a lot of stumbling blocks on the way that will try to stop you from going on. But if you believe in yourself, one day you will have what you want, and you're blessed. Later you made your first step. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. You can climb the mountain, though it seems to be high. Before you reach somewhere, you have to start somewhere. Sometimes this road can be long, but just keep going.